as you can see here, the engine's looking pretty damn good. We've still got to put the distributor on, run all the leads. Still waiting on all the hoses to arrive so we can actually finalize the radiator. As you can see, it's looking fantastic. Let's get that out of the way. The radiator is actually looking very beautiful. Engine is all in black. As you can see, the front end has been painted, so the chassis line has been painted. The grille has been painted. It's actually looking really good. Let me just zoom out a little bit here so you can see it. Still a long way to go before we actually get this thing started, but it's only a matter of time now. Now we're just focusing on actually the aesthetics of the truck. So obviously, like I said, the chassis line has been painted. It's looking really good. It's been primed, prepped. So we ran a product called Furtan, which made, let's see if I can find a little bit of rust that looks like that. It converts it into something that's more workable, like this here. That's all been converted and ready for priming. And then once we do that, obviously it'll get primed, and then it'll get painted, and then ultimately the color will look like this. So we've got a lot of work to do in regards to interior. So all the windows have been removed, all the interior trim, what was left of it, has been removed. Still a little bit to go in here. We've actually got the windows being remade. The rear one, we have to take a template and get that remade. That's where the instrument cluster goes. Now that's been fully overhauled, refurbished, repainted, and it's just waiting for us to get our asses in a gear and actually get into the interior of this thing. But once we're done with that, it's going to look trick. Now I'll just show you on the outside here. So we ran Furtan on the entire back end of this truck, and once we did all that, we cleaned up all the surfaces and then spent the afternoon actually priming the chassis. There's still a lot more to go, but we ran out of steam today. As you can see, there's still a bit of work to do back here. We're going to run our own wiring and get this thing back up to scratch. Still got to change all the brake lines, get that all done, run all the plumbing. The fuel tank has to be removed. Obviously the inside of the tank is beautiful, not a bit of rust inside of that thing, which is great. We've got to still test if this fuel sender unit actually still works, which we're not sure. What else is there? Here's what the body looks like. There is not much wrong with this, and you can still see the original numbers are still very apparent. But yeah, progress is slow, but we're getting there. So basically, it's a slow project, but at the end of the day, slow is what makes it great. We want to make sure everything's right before getting this thing back on the road, and still got to get our hands on some tires. But until we get the engine running, as soon as we get the engine running, overhaul all the brakes, get all the interior back inside of it, I don't really want to start touching tires, because obviously with no brakes, I don't want to start this thing, because we are not on level ground. Well, look, this is the end of this episode. Stay tuned for the next episode, where we will be more than likely be starting the truck at that point. I'll see if I can get some video clips of us actually doing up all the things on the engine of the truck, and then obviously the video of us firing it up. So like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode. Thanks.